Hi, family. All right, I was trying to get up here, but I had ran downstairs real quick. Um, I'm in here. How's the family doing? So, how you all feeling, family? This new president. I haven't gotten a chance to get up here, right? And I know some of you all, family, I need to get to. I'll be getting to tonight, right? Because I see a few of you all reached out to me. I will be getting up there tonight. Let's see. All right. I tell you, trying to get in here, family. All right. Luna, why are you right up under me? Luna's just right up under me, honey. I can't even move. Okay. Where's my live? Hi, family. How's the family doing? Trying to get on this live. Where am I at? Hold on, family. I'm trying to get in the live. Trying to get up in here in the live. Hold on, family. I'm trying to get in the live. All right, this is me in the live. All right, I'm in the live now, family. Right. Got my beautiful plants behind me. Right. I think I told you all that I was gonna put these plants up. How's the family doing? Hi, Pack Light. How on my journey? I believe this is Renee, right? That's how you say it, Renee. Hi, family. Hi, Wealthy. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, T Rose. Hi, God's love. Hi, family. How's the family doing? Guess what I'm eating, family? I said I don't have no business with this, right? But I want to enjoy it today. I said I'm going to enjoy this today. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm going to enjoy this today, right? I have no business with this, but I'm gonna have some today. Oh. I was getting my messages, family. Come in the chat. I'm coming. I'm good on my journey. Guys, I said that looks good. I'm detoxing. Yes, detox time. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm in the process of moving a lot of my spiritual stuff around. I think I said that. I'm decluttering. So I'm boxing some things up, moving some things out, storing some things, we donating some things, right? All throughout the house. All right. Because we are decluttering. One of the things that I'm trying to do away with, like put away some of my things, is some of my spiritual stuff I'm trying to move. And I'm like minimizing some things that I have in my area for my meditation. Because every once in a while, family, you wanna know, I go through this whole big thing where I have to move some things around in my sacred space just so the flow of energy can flow in good, right? When that flow of energy come through good, all right, it's so much good for the soul. You don't have that stagnant energy that build up there, right? So that's what I like about it. So every once in a while, I'll switch some things, right? Move some things, not too much, not too much moving, right? Because some of my sacred stuff, it stays there in that same spot. I don't mess with it, right? But some things for the flow of energy where I do like a lot of my meditation at, spruce it up a little bit. Put some stuff, I'll put some stuff away and put some new stuff. So I'll rotate it, right? Not necessarily new, but I do a rotation. All right. Break up the energy. Mother, you said the coloring is hard. Yes, it is. Because some of the things, family, you all know you don't want to part ways with, but you all know that you should get it out your space, right? So it is. Very much so. Good evening, Ann. Do anybody need a message, family, while I'm up here? Because I can do some of that. A few, not a lot, but I could do a few while I'm up here. Because she's crazy. Just before I got up here, right? I was listening to some things, and just before that, my husband had gotten a message. So I said, when I get off of this live, I'm gonna go on meditation because it all happened right around the same time. All right, let me see. Okay. Why does this come up here like that? Okay, Renee, let me give you a message. Renee, you up here? Let me give you a message. Why is this doing that? I don't like why it cuts me off in and out. All right, that's better. Then I have to go out and make sure my messages is coming in because it wasn't coming in at one point. Hi, Brooklyn Crazy. All right, Renee, this is your message. What's your message? I feel so good, family. Oh my goodness. Whew, ciao. All right. This is what's going on. I'm seeing some success in here. All right, Renee. So it's looking good in here. I'm seeing a lot of good things coming along your path. You're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices, that's for sure. All right. So that's one thing that the ancestors is throwing out. You have to make some sacrifices in there. It ain't been all that. It's been a little bit of struggles in here, is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing some good things to come out of everything that's going on in your life. Right. This right here. Let me go in a little deeper in here. Let's go a little deeper. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Renee. You gotta put some old habits to an end. right? So a lot of that energy is coming out. Put some old habits to an end, all right? Once you start making the necessary, sacrifices, you're going to see an end to a lot of things and a lot of new things, good things coming ahead, right? Let's see. Hmm. Yeah. All right. You're going to have to do some shifts. That's what the ancestors are saying. Basically, do some shifts in here with some energy. Do some meditation. If you haven't been doing meditation, start doing meditation. All right. And if you are doing meditation, upgrade it, all right? Because it's definitely time for that. The ancestors is definitely saying that some energy that's coming through that tells me that if you don't change some things, you're gonna have a disadvantage in here, all right? Not only people taking advantage of you, because that's in here too. So I know people have been taking advantage of you some point in your life, okay? But there's gonna be some disadvantages on your end if you don't switch, if you don't shift energy, all right? So the best way to shift some energy, Renee, I'm telling you to go into meditation. All right. If you are already doing, meditative techniques, just try to, upgrade it a little bit. So try to go into it more, right? Intensify it, put it up there, right? Another thing, not only the sacrifices that you need to be making, okay, but also I gotta look at people in your life, right? So make sacrifices like for your significant other or whatever like that. Sometimes you're gonna have to be mindful, like if you are in a relationship, right, that these people is not taking advantage of you because they could be the one, some of the ones, or one of the ones who's taking advantage, right? So this is what I'm seeing in there, right? But a lot of things that wasn't so good, I'm seeing a changeover in it. All right. As long as you change the way you are operating, all right? Yes, you understand? Okay. Because I have a lot of things in here that tells me that it's time to upgrade some things, right? Time to upgrade some things, right? So this is your marriage, relationships, okay? Your living conditions, uh, you know, your spiritual walk of life or whatever you're doing in there. So meditation and things like this. It's time to do some things, all right? So that's what I'm seeing. Uh Another thing is, which is good, is you know, I got a lot of success in this area of your love life. It doesn't matter if it's not what you want it to be, or even if it is what you always wanted it to be. Okay. The thing is, in that area of your life, the ancestors are saying that you can do a lot of shifts in here, right? Sometimes you got to let some people go to move ahead, and sometimes you got to make some sacrifices, right, to make some things work. So I want you to know that because it's like a strong energy that's coming out there in that love area for you, right? So I'm seeing that, okay? But like the ancestors said, put some things to an end, all right? Old habits, whatever's going on in there, people who's taking advantage of you or mistreating you in any type of way, right? Sometimes you got to do away with them, move ahead. So that's what's going on in there. Hi, Yellow. Said I've emailed you. I just got a call, but I still want a message. This heart is in the way. All right, God's love. All right. Somebody else had asked for one. Somebody up here. If I could find them. Family, you all know once I go down and I try to come back up to get names, it's over. It's a wrap. Because I can't always see it. Even though I seen it when it came in, but I can't find you. Because somebody had asked for a message. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. T Rose, you in here? You're very welcome, Renee. Remember, meditation, Renee. All right, go into some meditation. Because there's a lot of things going on that you need to put to an end, right? Go into some meditation, right? And sometimes we just need to go into meditation. Sometimes we got to pray for other folks, right? Yeah. You're very welcome. T Rose, you in here? All right, let me give you a message, T Rose. It's your message. Energy is crazy. That's his message for T Rose. Ciao. Ooh, ciao. That's a message. Let's see what that message is. Oh, all right. I gotta look at some things, and I gotta look at some things brewing in there. A lot of things that's gonna tell me, you know, about a man, right? That just jumped out. Okay. So I gotta look at that, and I gotta look at living conditions in there. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna say this. You got the will, honey. That will is the good will, T Rose. So I gotta look at again. I gotta look at the living conditions. The thing is, this man in here, I gotta look at a ex, a husband, somebody in here, right? Even could be a child's father in there. So if you've been talking about something or y'all trying to work towards something like a goal to do something, you're gonna be okay, right? Ancestors right now say take action on this, whatever this may be. Okay, take action because you're gonna win. All right, so you're gonna come out on top, or if you have taken action regarding something, you're gonna come out on top. All right, T Rose. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing in here, right? Yeah. Cooperating, very good, right? No, baby, but you need to go out of my room. You need to close my door, and I will do that. But you can do that. You can go on the internet, baby. All right, but close my door. All right. Thank you. Okay. So T Rose said cooperating. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's good. It's good. Right? And let me tell you something. If he is cooperating, T Rose, in the area of money, right? You know, it's just helping out. That's a good thing too, because that's in here too. Right? So that's in here too. So I got to look at the living conditions, right? Wanting to prove the living conditions, right? For you or your child or whatever. Yeah. So it's good. All right. It looked like before it was some setbacks, right? And I'm gonna say this too because it is in that area, right? Money, financial gain, and so forth like that. But another thing that I want to say, because the way the ancestors throwing this out, is like he's going through this phase of all these different emotions of how he's feeling of doing the right thing, right? And I hate to say that, but that's what's going on in there, right? So he having a struggle in there, all right? He having a struggle in there with doing the things that he need to do. So if it's a little setback, T Rose, just know that I'm letting you know I'm delivering the message now. All right. So don't be too disappointed because it's just I knew it was coming. All right. So that's the attitude that you need to have. Like I knew it was coming, but it's not gonna last for long. Okay. The setback isn't gonna last for long. So it's kind of like it's a setback, it's gonna be a setback, and then they'll bounce right back. right? But you're going to go through a period of time of that, all right, with this individual, because this is all that's coming out about the different phases that he's going through, all right? So he's going through some emotional things. One of the emotions is they want to give, they want to do, but then again, it's like they're hesitant about doing some things because maybe they want something, okay, or maybe they don't want you to do something, but that's in there. It's crazy. Yeah, he making some sacrifices. He making some financial sacrifices in there. I'm gonna tell you that much. He's been doing better. Sounds about right. Have to put child best interest first. Yes, yes, right. But he is making some financial sacrifices in there. So that's where the emotions is being picked up at. All right, because it's kind of like he want to do it, but then again, I don't want to say he don't, but it's kind of like, he probably could think of other things that he could be doing, right? Instead of what he should be doing. So that's what's going on in there. But the answers are set, right? So that wheel is set of turning. Is what I'm seeing. The also, I'm gonna say this, right? Because this is him. All right. So this is what you're going through, and this is with him. If he don't continue to do the right thing, right, and stay on the right path, although it's going to be a setback, he needs to bounce right back. And I'm showing that he is going to bounce right back. But if he don't, right, I'm just seeing him in this realm of karma. Okay. Some things is going to happen in there in that realm of karma if he don't do the right thing what he need to do. So yes, exactly, most definitely put the child's best interest first, the interest of the child first. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing in here. Okay, definitely working on his concerns. I'm seeing that in there. Okay, but you are going to have some deception in there, unfortunately, right? It's going to be some deception in there, the ancestors are showing. All right. The deception is just going to be the setback. The setback is just saying that, okay, I'm doing this right now, making the necessary sacrifices financially, but now when you need me, probably a few months from now, I'm not going to be doing what I need to do. Right. Or I'm not going to come through when I need to come through. But yeah, they're going to get it together. All right, T Rose. So that's what's going on in there. All right, who was next, family? Because I can't go up and down. Um, I don't even think this is letting me go back that far up. I don't know why. T Rose said that makes sense. It's inconsistent. Yeah, some inconsistencies in here. Yeah. Kit, 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 are you next? Kit, are you there? All right, Kit. Let's give you a message. Right? Do a couple of messages before I do what I gotta do. Family, I'm telling you. All right, Kit, this is your message. All right, Kit. Some things is going on here. All right. Somebody may need to get back on the right track regarding some things, right? What I'm seeing, Kit, in here is I'm seeing a lot of courage, a lot of strength in here with you. Okay, so that's for one. I'm gonna say that because this is definitely here along your soul. But it's something, it's like a division that's going on in there. I don't know if you just recently lost somebody or even somebody death may be coming. All right. And I hate to say that, but this is what's going on in here. I have like a division in here, right? Some good things, some not so good in here. Go a little deeper. Um, somebody need to somebody need to take care of their living conditions and how they feeling. My mom, and you think your dad soon? Okay, all right. I'm sending prayers right out to you, right? Because I'm seeing a division in there, and that division could be the two people, your mom and now your dad following, right? But I'm sending prayers of healing energy to you, right? Sending my condolences to you regarding your mom, all right? How you doing? Make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself because sometimes that can be. Whew, child. Yeah, yeah. You know what? This is the thing. You're going through a lot because you may be grieving some things and still grieving some things, right? But I'm seeing a lot of what is going on, right? Just keep yourself in prayer and meditation. I'm seeing a lot of good things that's coming out for you, right? Um, and like how you were saying about your mom, Kit, how recent was that your mom um passed? If you don't mind sharing, right? If there's anything you don't want to talk about, you could just say you don't want to speak about it, right? Um, 3 years ago, yeah. Ancestor sure threw that out too, right? Where I had that division at, right? Where I had that division at. Ancestors did throw that out. So I'm looking right at that division in there, right? So that did come out. Another thing is, all right. So I have the angel coming out, right? She's granting you some things in here. Okay. So this wheel is turning for you, right? So what this wheel is doing is saying that, you know, keeping yourself intact, right? The healing, nurturing energy that you need, right? Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your emotional and mental well-being. Make sure that you're doing these things. Stay in prayer and meditation, right? Another thing I'm going to say is Aries, when Aries come through with, I'm telling you what, a slew of ancestors. So the ancestors, so your mother, all right, and the ancestors before her, all right, they are definitely keeping this realm of protection over you and your mental well-being, your mental health. So that's what I'm seeing in there, and they are sending prosperity to you, right? So they letting you know that the ball is in your court. So right now that wheel is instead of turning, but it's turning for the good, all right? It's turning in good fortune, right? So all these things that whatever you was going through, right? So if you are in this state where you are just grieving, you are depressed, you are emotional, right? Because you loved ones are going out of your life, right? Things will start to turn around, right? Things is going to really start turning around. This really is a good time because Aries is a long line of the ancestries that deal with our grandparents, right? Even some cases our parents, and your mother, she's no longer here, so she's on that realm too. So I got to look at your parents, right? Your mother, your grandmother, your great grandmother, right? She comes on that realm, and they work up to 3-4 generations. All right. So definitely I'm seeing that in here. Right. So that realm is turning, and ancestors let me know that it's 4 generations behind her. All right. So it's 4 generations. All right. So your mother and 3 generations behind your mother. Right. So they all turning that wheel for you. You understand? That will that says that here's prosperity, here's blessings, here's abundance, here's your heart desire. So it's time for you to be in prayer and meditation. Okay. Not only for your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, for also the things that your heart desires. Okay. You should speak some things to the universe, especially tonight before you lay your head to bed. Right? Yeah, some good things in there. A lot of good things in there. All right. So I'm gonna say that. Some good things in there. Some good things going on in there, kid. You are very welcome. Oh, ciao. Ancestors is throwing it out in them threes, through them three, threw it right back out. Yes. 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 Right? Here right now, here's the good fortune. You understand? Here is the good fortune. Here's the healing. Here it is right now. Right? So here they are. Here's the intervention in here. They are intervening. You understand? That's a spiritual realm. They're getting ready to do some things in there for you. So before you let, I'm getting goosebumps right now because I already know what that energy is. So right now, before you lay your head to bed, right? Today, before you lay your head to bed, kid, this is the time to speak some things out into the universe. This is your moment. All right? This is your moment. So letting you know that, right? Don't miss the opportunity to speak forward to your mother, say some things, speak to your grandmother, speak to your great grandmother. Don't know. It doesn't matter if you never met, like your great grandmother and so forth. Because I have folks that they have never met their grandparents or their great grandparents. You'd be surprised how many of us have it, right? But right now they're on your side, they're on your team. All right. Yeah. So make some things happen. All right. So that message is for you, kid. All right. Somebody had asked for a message. I'm telling you, family, ever since I got those wisdom teeth pulled out, my mouth has never been the same. I'm telling you all, family, my mouth has not been the same. Yeah. My husband said the other day, baby, you better stop doing that twitching in your mouth. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I gotta constantly keep like rubbing my tongue on my teeth up here, right? Because what I'm telling my husband, I said, baby, I think they did more to me while I was under. I think they wound up shaving something, like my teeth down or something when they took the wisdom teeth out. Because I'm like, it doesn't feel the same. It just feels funny in there. All right, who's next? Kid said, I'm sorry, I missed this message, Kid. I'm looking at lung cancer died 29 days after we found her. Right? Oh, after you found out. I'm sorry, after you found out. All right. I'm sorry to hear this. All right. Sorry to hear about this. Mm-hmm. All right. Because I'll be missing my messages up there. Hey, K Swin. Hi, Chrissy. All right. Let's see. Where are at? Family, we're okay, on my journey set, in 2020 vision, you in here? How are you? You are very welcome, Kit. You are very welcome. Definitely sending you healing energy and prayers, right? But don't forget I said, right? This is your time right now, right? Yeah, this is your time, right? And for the next 3 days, right? Because not only is your mother energy coming through, but the 3 generations back there is coming through, right? I'm dealing with 4 generations, okay, of your family lineage back there. So for the next 3 days, you need to be speaking some things into the universe. For the next 3 days, starting tonight, day one, right? You need to be speaking some things into the universe, honey. Because trust me, some things is about to turn. They shifted some things for you, right? Recognize them, pay homage to them, speak to them, right? Gratitude, definitely. All right, Kit? You are very welcome. Um, and okay, I see you, Ann. Here's your message, Ann. All right, this message is for you, Ann. I don't like this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You got some choices that you're gonna need. You got some decisions. I'm just gonna say that, and you got some decisions that you need to make. Okay, make sure that you are making it wisely. Be careful in here because this is really eerie the way this comes out, right? Um, this is really eerie the way this comes out, right? Because it's like the ancestors just step right in the middle of the message, right? But it's like the ancestors is telling me about some misfortune, right? Right? This is the thing. Usually that this energy comes out on people that get shot. And I hate to say that, but that's the energy that's coming out. All right. Being that the ancestors is stepping right in between and this doesn't have to be you. That's the thing. This doesn't have to be you, but it could be somebody that you're connected to. That's the thing. All right. So just be mindful of that, Ann. Okay. Um, I can't even call this right now. The way this comes out. Do you have a daughter? Answer that question, Ann. Do you have a daughter? Mm. All right, let's go in a little deeper in here. All right, but it doesn't matter. We praying against all negative energy, okay, Ann? We always pray against negative energy, right? We pray against it. The messages is just to let us know, past, present, and future. Okay, so we could shift some in. Yeah, this is the thing. This is some energy coming through, and this is definitely a soul in here. That's the thing. Um, yes, you have no clue who that can be. Yes, you have a daughter. Yeah. Um, this is the thing because the way this comes out, right, Ann, and I hate to say this, right? But she have to be vigilant of her surroundings, okay? Because the way this comes out, this could be a robbery. You understand? This could be a robbery. And I hate to say that, but the way that this is looking, this can be that type of energy coming out in there, right? Somebody could be trying to get her for some money. You understand? Something can happen, or somebody could be trying to attack somebody else, and you understand? Because I usually get that type of energy on people like if they caught in a crossfire, right? So I'm just gonna say that. So definitely the ancestors want you to shift some energy. All right. So use your energy. Okay. It's time for you to use your energy to shift some things for her. But also the ancestors is also saying that you know, it's time for the soul to get into alignment. You understand? It's time for the soul to get into alignment, is what I'm seeing. Right? However, I'm seeing some good things in here with money, but it looked like somebody may be watching somebody's money. That's the thing, right? So it's like And this could be you and your daughter, you or your daughter, because it's like the energy is intertwined. And I tell you, family, when the energy is that close, sometimes it's hard to separate it. All right. So that's what's going on in here. It's like intertwined. Right. Um, I don't know. It's like somebody is coming up on some money, and somebody may have some crazy kind of emotions that they're going through because of this. All right. It could be a robbery, it could be a botched robbery. Right. So I'm just saying that. All right. But your daughter just needs to be vigilant of her surroundings. That's all. That's the message that I want you to get out of it. All right. Just to tell your daughter, be vigilant of her surroundings, make sure everything is locked up, make sure she, keep her pocketbook next to her, whatever that needs to go on in there. Right. Because that's what I'm seeing in here. I'm seeing somebody need to change their energy. They need to be mindful of even of those that that they're around or their surroundings. Okay. 'Cause- because this is definitely a sacrifice. Like, this is definitely like a sacrifice. Okay. Like somebody trying to sacrifice you in some kind of way. Mm. Um, you have four daughters. Mm. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see which daughter this could be. Hold on now. Clarity, ancestors. Question: is all your daughters in a relationship, or did one just get married? Right? Let me know that. Um, or do one? How can I say this? Because it really looked like, is one of your daughters not married, but probably just have children from a man? Because this may be that one right here. Wait, this comes out. Yeah. Definitely somebody in here. That's what this looks like in here. Yeah, because this is definitely, yes, two of them. It's one of them. One of them. One of their children father maybe doing like odd jobs for money. And I don't really want to say like odd jobs, but they could be probably working in a dangerous profession in here. Okay, because this is what this looks like. They could be or having some mishaps at work, but it's really like not a good situation to earn money. I'm just gonna say that. And this is definitely a sacrifice because it came out again. So it looked like, I don't know, it could be a robbery, a botch, something botched going on in here. Botch robbery, something. And somebody need to change. It's like something's not good surrounding money. All right. But I know that they're connected to, I know that they're connected to a person, could be their kid's father, right? Um that they connected to that is really not doing the best job in here money wise for money, right? So that's what I'm seeing in here. And I'm trying to narrow it down to tell you which daughter that you need to keep an eye on, but just pray over all your daughters, right? Tell them all to be vigilant of their surroundings, okay? I'm just going to say that because that definitely looked like a botched job, and it could be somebody robbing somebody else, right? And you get caught in a crossfire. That's the thing, okay? That's the thing. But ancestors really want you to do a shift of energy in here, because this is not a good, not a good message. So utilize and your energy to shift some things, to shift that will. Okay, so you want to shift that energy in there. Okay, so that's what the ancestors want you to do. All right, so that's all in there. That's the only thing you need to be doing in there. Okay, is utilizing your energy to shift some things. All right, for the sake of your children. Right, that's it. And tell them to be vigilant of their surroundings. And if whoever they connected to who's not doing the best, because they'll know as soon as you put the message out to them. Whoever you are connected to who is not doing the best, right, for money. Sometimes these people, and they could be doing anything to get money, right? They could be forging checks. They could be having a side hustle, selling marijuana. They could be, you understand, to make some extra money, but it's not the best thing that they should be doing. All right, because I'm just seeing somebody getting caught in a crossfire and it's pointing to your daughter, and it looked like a shoot, somebody getting robbed or shot in there, right? So I'm just, all right. So we still praying, we rebuking that energy in, all right. But once you tell your daughters, they'll know who it is. They'll know exactly who it is, right? Yes, I definitely will. Yes. 2020 vision. Let me see. I'm really considering starting up my very own childcare business. Any insight will be helpful. Is this the right path for me? All right, I have to come back to you. 2020 vision. I'll come back to you, Tina. Hi, Angeles. Hi, Chrissy. 2020, are you in here? All right. All right, we'll move along because I don't. All right, 2020. I was going to move along because I'm like, I don't see nobody responding. I didn't know if you left or not, right? All right, this message is for you, 2020. Oh, that just wanted to come out. Let it come on out. Let's see what this is. All right, it's some things that need to go on in there, right? I'm seeing some success in there. All right, with you, 2020. I'm seeing some success in there. All right, but the thing is, you got to make sacrifices to get these success, and you have made sacrifices in order to get the success, right? So I'm seeing that in there, right? That's always a good thing. And I mean, excuse me, 2020. Ann says, a little worried now. I will give it all my energy. Gratitude Queen. You are very welcome. And I apologize, right? I don't give you all these messages to worry you all, but I'm just giving you all the messages as the ancestors throw them out, because if I don't tell you all the message, right, and I withhold the information, even though I believe like it's going to worry you all or whatever, so I'm going to withhold that and I'm going to keep that. If something happens in there, right, see, that's on me for not delivering the message. So I want to make sure that I always deliver the message, and I apologize, family, if it may be worrying to some of you all, right, but I have to cover everything, right, because I have spirits in here getting on me regarding not delivering the message properly, right? All right, so this message is for you, 2020. So that's what's going on in there, right? And unfortunately, every message is not going to be grand, right? Some messages are, some messages is not. So that's the thing. All right, 2020. Sacrifices and success. All right. Sacrifices and success that's going on in here in your family 2020. So I'm definitely seeing that. Ancestors are saying the success and the sacrifices was all worth it. Okay. It was something to enhance your family. So I got your family tree in here. It's definitely a lot of energy that's saying that it's time to enhance your family, right? It's time for elevation in there. So it's time to change your living conditions and your living situations, right? So it's time for a change in there. Sometimes it may be moving, okay? So rerouting yourself to another location, whatever it may be in there, right? That's what the ancestors want you to do, right? Upgrade your family, change some things within your family. The sacrifices is well worth it. Make the sacrifices, make the necessary sacrifices for your family. All right, 2020. Yeah, yeah. All right. Also, what's going on in your love life? Because your love life looking good as far as the relationship, but I know a lot of this relationship have to do with your family as well. Okay, so not only new love coming in, all right, ancestors just saying that they don't want to see you in the same rut that you was in before. All right, so whatever whatever you was going through, right, with a past relationship, even a current relationship, whatever. All right, but the ancestors want you to get out of that rut. All right, it's time for new love. It's time for things to change in your love life. No more interruptions. Now it's the time for y'all to pull together, come together in unity. It's time for marriage. This is what the ancestors are saying. It's time for marriage. It's time for some things to change in there, right? So that's what I'm seeing, right? So it's time for some things to change. When the ancestors really said change your living conditions, time to move. It's time to do some things in there. It's time to upgrade your family. It may even be a the family member being a part of the family now, right? Coming into play. But it's time to do that. And as far as your love life, it's time to get out of that rut. What maybe you was in a relationship that the relationship didn't serve your higher self any good, right? It's time to, be in that, and it's time to let that go. All right, it's time to let relationships like that go. That's what I'm seeing in there, right? Ancestors is really saying that they want divine unity in there with you, your family, you in a relationship, right? They want that. They want a union in there as well. Okay, so if you are in there just having casual relationships with someone, ancestors are saying it's time for a divine union. So with a divine union, it comes with, now it's time for proposals and marriages in here, right? So I'm just going to say that 2020, you're not with anybody, been celibate for almost 2 years. Very good, very good. All right, because I can tell you this much, right? The last relationship, it was a lot of interruptions in there. All right. So the ancestors don't want you to be in a rut like that last relationship, bringing it forward. Right. So going forward, it's time to talk about proposals, marriages. So your next relationship that you get into, or whoever you may start to date, right? So it doesn't have to be now, but in the future, make sure that y'all are talking about being divine. So make sure that you are talking about proposals and marriages, all right? Because it's time for that, the ancestors are saying, right? Also it's time to move forward with making all those necessary sacrifices for your family. All right. So I'm just going to say that. I know the relationship also talks about your family because it's in here. Okay. So doing the things unconditionally that you need to do for your family, whether this is your children, your parents, if you're taking care of your parents, whatever that's in there, whoever you are helping out in there in your family. Right. So I'm seeing that as well, 2020. Right. Um, so yes, yes, sacrifices sure enough will pay off. Yes, and I'm seeing it. It's going to pay off. All the sacrifices is going to pay off. It's definitely going to pay off. Right? So keep doing the things you need to do. Especially um this right here. I'm gonna say this. If you're not putting in the time with your family, right? Because that's the main thing, the relationships in there, right? So your relationship with your family, your relationship with a significant other, right? Make sure that you are putting in quality time. Make sure that you are putting in the necessary time. Don't let somebody else divert your attention from your family, so your children or anything like that. Make sure that you are putting it in there because it's coming out in your message. So I just want you to know that. All right, 2020, make sure that you are putting in quality time. Okay. Um, your children, both of your parents are deceased. Yes, put in that time. Put in that time, right, with your children. Put on all that time with your children. Please do it. Time to elevate them. hmm With love, right? So, love and energy. Yes. Your daughter and your grandbaby live with you. Here's the upgrade, right? Here's the people joining. I was saying something like that in the message. I can't record everything because I don't threw your message back. But that's exactly hmm people coming in to join the family, right? hmm Yeah. That love is strong in there in that family. So make sure you are putting it in. All right, who else? Um, Make sure you love all over them, right? Love all over your children and your grandbaby, that's for sure. And I love that message of you being celibate, right? For almost 2 years. Just make sure that when they do come, right? Y'all talking about the good things, right? The right things, because that's what the answer say. Everything from this point on, 2020 vision, I want to say regarding you with your message that came out. Basically, the overall message is everything have to do with the sacrifices and the success that you're going to get out of the sacrifices that you have made and the sacrifices that you are making. Look at the sacrifices you are making right now, right? Your daughter and your grandchild has moved back in the house or has moved in the house, right? Making sacrifices. You understand? For your children, for the ones you love, for your family, right? I'm just seeing this elevation. Everything is going up from there, right? See, you're going to get out of life what you put out. That's for sure. So I'm just going to leave that there, right? I'm just going to leave that there. hmm Um, 2020 visions at Baba T. Um, Chrissy said, I think Yellow was next. I don't know if they are still here. Yellow, are you still in here? Okay. Um, and then somebody had asked me about somebody up here had asked me about a message about child care. Something about child care. Who are you in here, family? Are you still in here? I said I was gonna come back to you. I'm not sure if you left. All right, that's Tina. Yeah, Tina. All right, Tina, let me look at you. Um, Yellow, are you in here? Guess not. All right, this message is for you, Tina. God damn it. Who is on this live smoking? Tina, are you smoking? Somebody is coming through heavily with some smoking. Good Lord. Ruth said, yes, she is. Tina said, no, I don't smoke. Who's in here smoking? right? Nothing against you all, family, that smoke, but somebody's smoking. Somebody's smoking heavily. Just put it in there. Put it in the chat. Who's smoking? Because whoever's doing that smoking, I'm gonna let you all know right now. Your lungs, you really need to be mindful of that, because that's where all the energy is coming from. All right. So whoever's doing that, speak now, right? Because I could give you a message or two. Okay. Let's look at you, Tina. All right, this is your message, Tina. All right, so Tina want to know, basically, you want to know if, so you're going to track your business and say, would it be helpful? Is this the right path for you? Let me see if childcare is the right path for you, Tina. Tina, you got smokers in your house? You share that with me, Tina. Be open. You family, you all know we open and honest here, right? But share that with me, Tina. You got smokers in your house? Or somebody in your family passed from lung cancer? Let me know that. All right, this message is for you. Because I know we don't want to talk about these things. All right. All right. Let me tell you something. Tina, I'm seeing some good things with you with these children, right? I'm seeing some good things with you with these children, right? Look at that realm of the humanitarian, right? That tells me about all the things that you're getting ready to do up in here with these children. You understand what I'm saying? You understand, Tina? Yeah, you're on the right path, all right? So anything that you want to do in there with those children, right? You're on the right path, all right? Ancestors are showing me some traveling, some good, fortunate things that's going to go on in here with these children. Papa, close my door. Hold on 1 second, family. Yes?
Can I stay in here with you?
I'm doing
message. You're done with your life. I swear I'll be quiet.
My baby.
Please.
All right. So anyway, I'm seeing beginnings. I'm seeing new beginnings, right? New proposals in here, Tina, for you. That's my papa. He want to stay in here. He gonna be quiet. So you all know, family. That means I gotta tone it down some, right? With the language, right? If I make sure I'm staying child-friendly language zone. All right. But not that I ever don't, but sometimes you all know, family, I can get there. All right. But yes, I'm seeing it. All right, Tina, I'm seeing it in there. All right. I'm seeing these proposals. I'm seeing these things. Ancestors ain't never lie, honey. I'm seeing you doing the things in there with children. All right. Yes, you should be working with children. Yes, you should most definitely be working with children. Let's get into this. Clarity. Ancestors saying changing and improving the living conditions with the children, right? New ideas and new proposals, right? New endeavors. Yes. Right path. Yes. Yes, Tina. You got this, honey. You got this. And guess what, family? You all know I speak of this, right? Oh, yeah. All right, so you win. It's a win-win situation for you. All right, it's a win-win situation for you. That's what I'm seeing. All right, I'm seeing success. I'm seeing it's going to be a little bump in there because you got to put your all into it. Right, you got to put your all into it, but you got your ancestors in there behind you rooting for you, right? And I said this before, family. You know, Moses is one of the higher ancestors that we could work with. Ancestors always say that, right? So definitely do some work in there, right? Sending you all the success and all the light that you need in here in this situation with these children. So yes, Yes, Tina. It's a yes. It's a yes. Right? It's a yes. I missed some messages up here. Um, Chrissy said helping the kids can't lose. Nope. She not gonna lose because she got a lot of success in there, right? She got a lot of success that's going on in there. So yes, Tina. No, ma'am, I don't. My mom passed from lung cancer. Okay, that could be your mom energy that's coming through too, Tina. Because when I got on you, that's why, and I don't want you to think that I'm attacking you, Tina. Right? I'm just reading your message now. I don't want you to think that I'm attacking you, but when, it seemed like every time I gravitated back towards you, the energy got stronger and stronger, got intense. That's why I asked you, is anybody in your house smoking? Right? Because I could pick those things up. So I'm asking you, is anybody smoking? Did somebody pass from lung cancer? Because it's intense. And that's why, just like any other family that's on here, I tell you all, right? Be open and honest because I'll tell you, I'll give you a message or two, something that you may need to know. So your mother energy is coming through here. All right. Your mother energy is coming through here. So I want you to know that, Tina. Okay. All right. So that's her energy definitely coming through here. Let's see the message that mom wants to deliver to you. All right. So that's definitely is a go. All right. Let's see the message that your mom want to give to you. Message. Let me tell you something. Your mother is definitely throwing out some success in here, right? She's throwing out prosperity in here. She's throwing out abundance in here. Mm-hmm. Letting you know that all the power is in, all the power is within. All right. So she's throwing you success, abundance, and everything on your endeavors, right? Definitely that warmth is coming through here, letting you know that all the power is within. Okay. So I want you to know that, right? So that's what I'm seeing in here. I want to make sure I didn't miss any things in here. Yeah, that's about it. That's it. All right, Tina, that's your message. But yes, it's a go. It's a go. Hmm. Your mother, she's talking about a lot of sacrifices that she had to make in there too, right? All right. So if you didn't make some peace, Tina, because I gotta say this, if you didn't make some peace with your mother regarding some things, because you know how some childhood things could resurface. Um, Maybe it had resurfaced from time to time when your mother was still here, and maybe some point in your life you probably did bring up something, or maybe something that you didn't bring up, but your mother may have known about. But it seemed like something could have been going on in there between you and your father, or you and a stepfather, right? The stepfather doesn't mean that your mother had to be married to the individual, but it could have been somebody that she had been dating or had other children from, or a man who lived in the home, right? But it seemed like something could have happened in there, right? Whatever could have happened in there, it could have been, anything, right? Where it could have severed the relationship, right? But just make some peace with that. She's throwing out warmth to you, right? So I'm just putting that messages out there, Tina. I'm not gonna go heavy into it. All right. But yes, you're good in that area. Okay, Markel's. Man, I need a message about getting out of being stuck in the same stuff. Well, what are you doing, Markel's? So you won't be stuck in the same stuff that you're stuck in, right? See, I mean, we all know that we got to get out these repeating cycles. Markel's, are you still in here? I may need to go up. I think I missed a lot of messages up here. On my journey said, glad I'm 2.5 months clean of smoking. I know that's right. Markel said, I smoke cigarettes. No marijuana though. Case Wayne said, they try to get you lifted for real, Miss T. I see family saying, congratulations to Eldra. Yes. All right, this is your message, Markel. Pack Light. I think Pack Light is at work. Pack Light, you in here? All right, this is your message. Markels, are you sick? Are you sick or what's going on over here on the side of your head? Like you get migraines or something? Like something all over here on this side, or you just having head pain or what? Right? Because it's something brewing there, right? So even if it's not there now, it's coming. Chrissy said, I haven't seen Pat. At the beginning of the live, she was up here, but I know her work schedule changed. Very painful disorder. Okay. All right. Woo. All right. Same message for you. If you looking anything regarding some money, Markel, the ancestors definitely are saying that it's time for an energy shift. All right. So something could be going on. Something also look like it may be going on with a child of yours. Okay. Let me know if you have children. Okay. Because something's going on with a child of yours. All right. Could be a female child of yours. Right. But something's definitely going on in there. Okay. Let me go a little deeper in here. You have 2 sons. Are your sons? How old are your sons? Because I see the children in here, but it looked like this is a girl. 29. Okay, so they old enough to have girlfriends. This is like a female energy coming through here. So it could be somebody that I don't know, maybe grandchild or something. 29-year-old just had a baby 3 days ago. Okay, what did they have? What did your 29-year-old have? A little boy? What your 29-year-old have? A boy? Yeah. All right. What I'm seeing right now is I'm seeing basically you want to get out that rut that you in. Definitely need to do a shift of energy, the ancestor says. So you definitely need to do this shift. The ancestors are saying you need to be putting out more love in there. And it's not saying that you're not, but the ancestors are saying that be conscious of what you are doing and, be conscious of the way you're treating others around you. So that's definitely is out there. Okay. So definitely be doing that. Right. Ancestors said that things can change. Your living conditions can change. Right. But as long as you keep putting in the nurturing, the loving, and the healing energy out there. So you want to do that for and with others. Okay. So if people are coming to you with negative energy, I don't even care if they're in your family. If they're coming to you with the negative energy, because I'm seeing a female, it's a female in here, right? This, but the female could be connected to your son, all right? The way this message comes out. So the female could be connected to your son. So yes, his wife, his kid's mother, his girlfriend, whomever, all right? But I'm gonna say this: whoever is coming to you with negative energy, right? You may have to cut some people off. And I hate to say that, but the way this is saying, if you want to change living conditions, if you want to change your lifespan, if you want to make some changes, right? If you want to have financial prosperity and gain, because it's like the amount of money you should be getting, you're not. Okay, so it's like it's being portioned out. All right. If you want long-term investments, if you want, this is what I'm saying, all these things that you want, right? If you want these things, you have to do an energy shift. The energy shift, just saying that you got to be mindful of the people that you hang with, or the people that comes around you, or the people that's bringing toxicity into your life, or into your home, or whatever, right? So it's time to make some cuts in here. So I'm just going to say that. And you said, I know you said you smoke, right? Are you smoking now? And I have to ask now. Are you smoking now, Markel? Do you stress smoke? Let me know that. Do you stress smoke? Right? Because you may want to cut back. And I don't want all my smokers to take offense at this, right? I don't want all my smoker family to be getting, oh, Miss T, right? Or those who gonna come back later and watch the replay. But this is very true, right? Because see, what the smoking is doing, because I gotta put this out for you, Markels, because this is your message. What the smoking is doing, right now, is downgrading you, right? It's downgrading you. It's downgrading your living conditions and your lifespan. I want you to know that. That's part of the negative energy as well. All right. So I want you to know that. Right. So a part of the shift is what you're putting into your body too. Right. So we gotta be mindful of what we are putting in our body. That shifts the energy within us. Right. If we putting toxic food, poison, and things like this into our body, what do you think is happening to us? So I just want you to know that. All right. Your son, your son took over my last message. No, I'm not smoking now. LOL. I do smoke. I do stress smoke. Okay, just be mindful of that. Um, so just know that you're trying to do better, and that's good. As long as you're trying to do better, one day at a time, right? One day at a time. So maybe today, maybe you smoke, just say 4 or 5 cigarettes a day. So maybe tomorrow is going to be 4 cigarettes, and the next day is going to be three, right? One day at a time. One day at a time, but you'll get there, right? You'll get there. But you need the healing energy. You need to put that out, and you also need it to be radiating through you, because it's hard, family, for us to put out positive energy when we have negative energy within, right? So you have to be mindful of that. Go into meditation, right? Do some meditation. Definitely. Okay. And I'm seeing some beautiful things within your family. I just want to let you know. But you want to get out the rut you in, quit smoking, let go of some toxic people, go into meditation, try to cut back on smoking until you quit. You understand? I'm telling you right now, your message is what came out. Bruce said baby steps. Yes, baby steps. Right? We don't expect a major change to happen overnight. Yes, some major changes can happen overnight, right? When a miracle steps in, right? When prayers are answered, yes, right? Mm-hmm. Chrissy said, ask ancestors to help you quit smoking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. All right. Who's next before I get off of here? Because how long I've been up here? I've been up here for an hour now. So I could get to one more person before I get off of here, because I'm gonna get off of here now. Um. Oh, is that it? She said, I want to try again. I have to go. Good night, chat. Good night, Kit. Oh, Kiss, I want to. Thank you again. Okay. You're very welcome. Chrissy said rule. Rule? Okay. By nature 83. Oh, Chrissy said by nature was all the way up there for message. Okay, by nature. Let me get you by nature, and then I'm gonna come back for you, Rue. God first. I don't think she in here. Oh, she is. I'm sorry, family. I'm just jumping the gun. Okay. All right. By nature 83. Guys love hanging there. I see you. All right, by nature 83. All right, let's give you a message. All right, this message is, ooh, this just jumped out the deck, flipped over. I don't like that, right? You know what this is? This wheel is just a turning. And you know what this wheel is saying? By nature, this wheel is telling me that when it comes to your health, right? When it comes to your finances, right? And when it comes to these things, I have to look at some things, right? Um, Take care of your health. Take care of your finances. So don't be overspending. Okay. Even if you have the money now, spend it wisely. Invest wisely. Okay. Even if your health is not taking a turn, right? For the not so good, still nurture yourself. Rest properly, right? Taking good nutrients. Make sure you're doing these things, right? Because I'm saying a wave of things coming that's going to hit you in that area and it's not going to be the best, right? So that's you by nature, 83. All right, let's see what your message is coming out to that too. I even got to look at your loved ones in your family, right? This is a relationship. All right. So I gotta look at your relationship. All right. By nature. I have to look at relationships with your family, children, if you have any, right? Just relationships in general. Somebody is in there, is a middle person in there. Whatever's going on in here is not good. They're in here causing some confusion. They causing emotional turmoil in here. Okay. So I got somebody that's in a relationship intervening in here, right? Causing havoc, right? So that's one thing. So this is by nature. This is not true, Rue. This is by nature. Okay. And this look like by nature. By nature, talk to me. What's going on in here? Because this is relationship. All right. This is a man in here. This is a man, and this man may be jealous or whatever's going on in here, right? But I have a jealous man in here. All right. A jealous man. He could be good, but he could be a good man, but he could be jealous and envious too if need to be. So if somebody is stepping in and doing some things, he can get some get back in there. Right. But something is definitely going on in here. So I'm just going to say, regardless of whatever relationship is going on, make sure that you are talking about some things in a relationship, right? Make sure that you are speaking whatever's on your heart. Make sure you're speaking about this, okay? I'm taking it in. What's I'm taking it in mean? What is that about? What? All right, you taking it all in, but what are you taking all in? What's going on? Okay. Bless you, Papa. Because somebody's watching. I'm just gonna say something. All right. By nature, if somebody in here is cheating in a relationship, right? Um, you confused about the relationship middle person, whoever is the middle person in there, all right? Because this is a relationship. It doesn't matter who the relationship may be. It could be an intimate partner. It could be with your family, whoever the relationship is. It's somebody in there that's causing havoc, which means I got somebody in here instigating something, right? Somebody in there just causing confusion. Not only that, if this is a relationship that says that you're with a partner, right? Because you know what this feeling like? This is feeling like somebody may be going back, right? Um or somebody could be messing with somebody's significant other. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. If somebody if this is infidelities in here and somebody think that they're getting away with something, they're not getting away with it because they're being watched. And what I mean by that is somebody definitely know that this is going on. All right. So if somebody is stepping out, because sometimes when I say infidelities, I have some people that be like, well, I'm not married. You may not be married, but you may be being with the person who is married. All right. So I don't want you all to be feeling like, well, I'm not married, so I'm good. No, but you're messing with somebody else's spouse. Okay. So you're not good. So I want you all to know that because I have a lot of that's going on where I have some people be like, yeah, well, I'm not married. Yeah, but you're messing with somebody else's spouse. Right. Okay. Well, they're married. So I'm just letting you know if this is infidelity somewhere in here that somebody is doing, right? Just know that somebody knows that this is going on. So the person other half, they know that this is going on and they're watching and they're waiting for the right time. It looks like somebody's getting ready to get some vengeance, some get back in here. By nature said I cheated in February. Could my parents be stepping out now? Could be. It's a relationship, right? And I got your loved ones in here too. So I got to look at the relationship, an intimate one, and in your family, right? I don't know, right? But somebody is definitely in here doing some things, and they're being watched. Somebody know that they're doing this. That's the thing. So sometimes you're thinking you're getting away with something. You're not getting away with nothing. And I'm gonna say this: somebody's in here is very jealous. Okay, they're very jealous. It's a husband, it's a man in here, very jealous, right? At some things, and they're watching some things, right? Ancestors just want you to improve your living conditions, okay, by nature. Now, you already said that you did that in February, okay? But it's time to work on your living conditions, right? Um, you got to put some positive energy out there, right? So, which means that we got to be doing the right things. You absolutely regret it? Yeah. Mhm. So, um, you with a woman? Okay. Do somebody do I gotta be mindful of what I say, right? Because my papa is in here. All right. But just be mindful of some things, all right? You want to make sure that you're doing the right things, right? I know it's not easy, family, and I talk about these things, the sins that we lay in, family. We gotta be doing the right things because we pay penalties for these things, right? When we do these things and we hurt the people that we love, right? Because I'm seeing somebody in here, they're going through emotional turmoil in here because of the love, right? Because somebody was in here doing some things in a relationship, right? That's what they're going through. They're going through some emotional turmoil in here. That's what this is, right? So somebody is in here still going through something because something happened, right? So I just want to say that I know that it's some interruptions in there because the ancestors threw that out, right? Somebody is in the middle. So I got a middle person in here instigating things or intervening in a relationship, whatever that they're doing in there. All right. But it needs to stop. Okay. It needs to stop. So bottom line, by nature, things have to stop because you see this wheel? This is the wheel of misfortune. This wheel is turning. All right. This wheel is saying that you're going to suffer in some areas in your life if you continue to do the things you do. All right. So treat people how you want to be treated. And it's going to happen in the area that tells me whatever your heart's desires. It's going to hit you in the financial area. Okay. It's going to hit you in the area that tells you your loved ones, right? It's just going to hit you in that area, right? So I just want you to know, okay? That's where it's going to hit you at, right? So make sure that you are just doing the right thing, right? Do the right thing. Put the energy out there that you want others to. It's not easy, family, when we be doing these things, right? Sneaking around, sneaking with people's husbands or wives, whatever we're doing in there, right? It's not easy, right? To just stop doing these things, but one day at a time, right? And you gotta go into prayer and meditation and ask for forgiveness and pray on this and ask for a change of heart, right? Change of action in some things, right? Do the right thing, right, family? You're very welcome. You're very welcome by nature. You're very welcome. Um, by nature said yes, I do. I hated myself. Well, it took some time. You're working on the health, good. Very good. T Rose said I thought I was the only one getting the chat. I don't know. What's the name? YouTube did this thing. If I got ads up here, right? I guess they just jump in now. I don't know, right? Because this has happened before. Okay, Rule, are you in here? But you'll be okay by nature. Just forgive yourself for some things, right? Repent for some things and don't repeat it. Okay? Okay, Miss Kel's got a couple ads as well. Yeah, I don't think I could change it while I'm in here in the studio. I might cut you all off. Right? I might cut you all off. All right, Rue, this is your message. All right, guys, love, I'm coming for you after Rue. All right, let's see. I wanted to you're very welcome, Rue. All right, this is your message, Rue. I can't see nothing over here. I guess it's right. The way that flew out. Okay. All righty. Mhm. Mhm. Look like the planetary energy may be throwing some things around, but then again, I don't know because I think somebody needs some medical attention. Something is definitely brewing, a condition regarding somebody, Rue. All right. Um, I got something that's coming out that's telling me that somebody may be creating this. So somebody is doing something that they're going to create their own demise in here. All right, Rue. So just be mindful. You have a trait. You know it's not good. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because that message that jumped out, I didn't even know how I was going to deliver that message. I'm like, okay, I'm looking like, all right, ancestors, just give me the proper way to deliver this message right here. All right. Mm-hmm. Um. All right, I gotta look at some things. And the creation that's going on in there too, right? It tells me all about somebody's lifespan, right? Um. Another thing that I have everything that's just telling me that you know, healing, right? Everywhere I look, right, it's just telling me about the living conditions and the things that need to be created, right, to improve the living conditions, right? So to improve the quality for 13 years, work accident, yeah, improve your quality of life. So some healing needs to go on in there. All right. The good thing is whatever that you want, the the, the good thing is anything that you want, right? Um, it is being granted in here, right? That's that's a good thing, right? But the other thing is, what happened at the work accident? Was it something because of negligence on your part? And the only reason why I'm asking is because I'm seeing like something happen, but also I'm seeing that has created their own demise, right? So that's why I'm asking you this, Rue. Was it something like negligence on your part, or talk to me about this, right? Because I'm seeing this work accident that you're speaking of, right? And I'm definitely sending you some healing energy, right, regarding this. The ancestors want, you know, you to change some things too, as well, right? With for a good quality of life, right? So I got to look at the lifespan in here, right? Freak accidents. Okay. All right. Because this is definitely in here that's going to tell me about some things in here. Um, let me see. And I'm sorry that this has happened, right? See, you're talking about you keep getting these freak accidents. Um, Question: do you drink alcohol? Let me know if you do drugs and alcohol, right? Or was you doing drugs and alcohol prior, right? Do you drink? What? I'm sorry to hear this. This is a whole lot that's going on in here, right? A whole lot. This is the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. See, this is the thing, right? Um, when I first tapped into this and the ancestors was telling me some things, and I felt this energy that's coming through that's telling me that somebody in here is contributing to some things that is going to cause their own demise, that can cause their own demises. The thing is, I got to look at a lot of things that people are doing, and sometimes when you indulge in certain things, right? And you know, it can create other things in here, right? So that's one thing, all right, that's going on in here. Another thing is the ancestors has thrown out some things out the deck that tells me that I have to look out for somebody who potentially who was doing some harm, and I got to look at the workplace too, right? Um Sometimes these things happen, right? And I'm not putting fault or blame on you, but I just want you to I just want to deliver the message according to how the ancestors has thrown it out. I want you to make sure, Rue, that you always take accountability, right, for some things too on your part, okay? Because that's very important. Why that's important? Because that's a part of your message that says that if you want to change your living conditions, if you want to change your lifespan, all right. So some things is beyond your control right now at this point, right? But you can still have a good quality of life. But we need to acknowledge and we need to, you know, we need to understand that we need to acknowledge some of the things that we have done on our part, okay? Because that's how we be released from these certain things, right? That's how we have longevity within our lifespan, right? Um, your message comes out wild. This is the thing, all right, Rue? I just saw 5 months ago because this too much. I see spirit giving up. What's the yes for? I'm not sure what the yes is for because I'm not sure what I asked. Right when you said yes, your message comes out wild. Right. What about spiritual attack? This is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Where's my messages? Why is this going off? Because I'm trying to be mindful of how I deliver this message, Rue. Right? You keep getting into freak accidents. I know what you're saying. The company, you keep getting into freak accidents, and I'm telling you about taking accountability. I got some messages that come out that the message is telling me that I got somebody in here that has been creating some things in here. All right. Part of the things that they're going through in their life is because they have created some things, right? One of the things that I have Aries come out, right? To tell me some things, right? To deliver a message, right? Not only do I got to look at what people are indulging in, but I got some energy that tells me that sometimes people could turn a blind eye. All right, Rue? Listen to what I'm saying, right? I don't care if you don't want to talk about it now, but go home. I mean, excuse me, after this live, you could go reflect on some things, right? See, I got some things that's going on, right? Or some things that has happened. And sometimes we got to bring dark matters to the light. Okay. You want to know why you having these freak accidents? Because the ancestor said that it's some things that's going on in here, right? It's some secrets going on. It's some emotional things going on, right? This is where these freak accidents start to come into place. I have someone in here, they turn a blind eye to something, so they don't take accountability for their actions, right? So it doesn't have to even be the action that happened on a job, right? But actions prior leading up to these things, right? I got somebody in here, I got a molestation out in here, right? I got I got a lot of things, Rue, that's coming out in here, right? That's the thing. Um and the big thing is I got somebody here connected to alcohol and drugs, whatever this may be. Okay. Right. Um, so I got a lot of things that's just telling me that this is that realm of fortitude, right? That it's just a whole lot. All right. A whole lot that I'm not going to get into right now, right? But the ancestors are saying, Papa, what you doing? Oh, this is me. Is that me? Yeah, that's me. I don't know how my volume came up on my thing. My volume came up. I thought that was my papa listening to my thing on his what's name because he shouldn't have me on his game, right? He shouldn't have me on his game, and I thought that's what it was. Because I was about to say, but that's the thing, right? I got a lot of things, and I'm trying to be mindful too of how I say it, right? But I got a lot of things that's going on in here, right? All right. I don't think all my messages come through either. My daughter, your daughter, what? Rue, tell me. Move from house to house. I say 20 years. I was beginning attack. Do I do I see a spiritual attack? I think you had asked me that. Well, I got a lot of that energy that come out that tells me that those things comes out, right? I do have you on that realm that tells me where I have a lot of that witch energy, right? That goes on in there. And somebody getting some get back about some things that they knew or some things that they found out. So yes, spiritual attacks, yes, that can definitely come into play because I do have you on that realm that says that, right? So I do have that, but I do have you in the house of a motherly realm, right? Of of a child's realm or mother and child relationship realm that tells me about some things has been created in there too with Aries coming into play. Um, I have a lot of things that's coming out that tells me that I have somebody possibly under the influence of certain things, right? And causing some things and sometimes turning a blind eye to some things. So this is why these freak accidents is happening, right? You are very welcome. All right. So it's a lot of things that's coming out in the reading, right? All right. So what I'm saying to you, Rue, is listen to what I'm saying to you, right? These things has happened, right? A spiritual attack. I'm not going to say it's somebody else sending a spiritual attack on you. I'm going to say I got to look at some things, right? I got to look at the ancestral realm allowing these things to happen to you. Why? Because they're trying to give you a wake up call, all right? Before the spirit, before the freak accidents that you say, during the freak accidents, and even afterwards. It gives you time to reflect on some things that has played out in your life, right? That some things that you didn't take ownership for, some things you didn't take accountability for, some things that you have turned a blind eye to. You understand? So this is your time, like of confessions, the window of confessions, the window of to talk about certain things, right? So you can change your lifespan now. That's what the ancestors are saying, right? Because there's a lot of things that has come out, and it's whether you have confessed to some things, you haven't confessed to some things, but you need to. All right. So there's a lot going on in here. All right, Rue. There's a lot that's going on in here. Don't think that this energy is crazy. This energy is crazy. All right. Don't think. See, this is the thing, family. All right. Don't think that we just have these freak accidents, and no. Sometimes this is a wake up call for us, right? Or we need to be reminded of something, or we need to, you understand? We need to take care of something, right? That's the thing, right? That's the thing. And if we keep turning a blind eye to some things that act like that, we don't know, right? I don't know, right? I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't know, right? We pay the price for that, right? Because there's some things that the ancestors are saying that you got to bring forward, right? In your own life, you got to talk about. You understand? You are very welcome, Rue. So if you want to, so that's why these freak accidents is happening. Because you're not in alignment. You wasn't in alignment before then. All right. Whether it was holding on to emotional deception, right? Turning a blind eye to some deception, being a part of some deception. This is what's going on. That's why the freak accidents has been occurring. All right. This is what's going on. Yes, I have you in that realm that tells me a spiritual attack, but I can't say just like, oh, your neighbor or your sister or your friend is doing a spiritual attack. It's kind of like the universe is throwing the attack on you to give you an eye opener, right? Sometimes we have the warning before the destruction. So the warning says that, okay, it's time to repent. It's time to recognize this. It's time to bring this to the light. And then when we keep ignoring it, then it gets more intense. It gets more intense and more intense, right? The freak accidents, it gets more intense. I hope you all following, family, because this stuff is very real. You are very welcome. All right, God's love. So that's what's going on. All right. All right. I'm gonna get you guys love now, and then I'm gonna get off of here. All right. Child, we all have been misled heathens, and we may not be proud of it, but accountability definitely help it to. So yes. Chrissy said we are Miss T. Yes, y'all follow, right? Because that's what I try to tell some of the family, right? Acknowledge it. Don't sit there and act like, no, that wasn't me. No, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I didn't do that. Because I see it in there, right? I just don't want to get heavy into it because I know I have virgin ears in here, but I don't want to get heavy into what I want to say. But I see it in the messages, right? I see it in the messages. I see what's going on in there, right? And sometimes we got to acknowledge these things and bring it to the light. That's why these things happen, right? It's like our punishment. All right, guys, love. This is your message, guys, love. This is your message. All right. It's the shift that needs to take place in there. One thing the ancestors are saying, some healing, especially healing from I don't know, this could be a relationship that's going on in there or has went on in there, God's love. But I'm seeing a shift of energy. So I'm seeing some things that's starting to shift around, right? Maybe something wasn't so pleasant, but maybe now it's starting to get, that you know, switch that energy up to some good feelings. So I got some energy that's shifting around and changing in here. Okay. Some energy is definitely shifting around. So you bring in emotional things. You brought some emotional things that has been going on in there, right? A lot of the emotional things had to do concerning a male in here. I'm just going to say that a lot of things had to do regarding your living conditions in here. I'm seeing, but I'm seeing you brought this stuff forward and it's turning around. This is what I'm seeing. So you've been doing a shift in here. So I'm seeing transformation in here. Definitely seeing that. I'm seeing the energy shifting, right? Go ahead, ancestors, right? So I'm seeing some good things in here, but also I got this. This is this male. So I got that's going on. All right. God's love said relocate. Yes, definitely the relocation, right? Here's that energy shifting around, right? The transformation in there, part of that relocation, right? Part of getting away from some people that don't serve our higher self any good, right? Part of that energy that's right here. But the crazy thing, I got this warlock. I know that's that male that's in there that the ancestors brought forward, all right? Part of that energy, right, tells me that they was sitting on your good fortune, right? That's the crazy thing. The good fortune that tells me that I'm gonna be successful, right? With my money. Also the good fortune that tells me about my overall well-being, right? My self-worth. This warlock is in there interfering with that. Okay. So yes, I'm seeing the transformation. So it's kind of like you are moving away. So I'm seeing success in there, right? After this warlock and you changes some things, right? So it's kind of like you it's kind of like now you like this diamond in the rough, right? This is what's going on in here. This is exactly what's going on here with this transformation. Okay. You was going through some things and now you're starting to be this diamond shining bright like a diamond, basically. That's what I'm seeing, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So the sun is shining down on you, right? You making some changes. You've made some change in here with this individual. So I'm seeing that. Um when I tell you that somebody definitely, this person definitely here taking advantage of you emotionally, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they were in here doing, taking advantage of you, right? Financially too, I gotta look at because I'm seeing like small fortunes in there. So sometimes they'll take that small fortunes for themselves. But the ancestors are saying that it's going to be a change in here, right? And your living conditions. It's going to be a change in here in your life. You just got to keep pushing yourself forward because I'm seeing the transformation in here with the change. Okay. Just continue to be focused, and I'm seeing success in here. That's what I'm seeing, right? That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing success in here. Um, God's love said yes, and I'm here for it. He was. He was trying to financially, but I wouldn't allow it. Yeah, I see you wouldn't allow it because I'm seeing the small, like it's given out in little amounts. All right. So he probably got a little something here and there, but he didn't financially, right? He probably got a little bit here and there, but yeah, you was clutching on to that bag tight because I see it, right? So yes, um, but yes, it had a lot to do with your self-worth, right? And interfering with your emotional well-being, right? So I'm glad that things has changed, things has shifted in there. Yeah, this smell is something else, honey. Smell is something else, right? So that's what I'm seeing in there, right? Ancestors definitely say that you are doing the transformation, right? One of the things is why you got success is because you left that warlock behind, right? Left this warlock behind, right? This warlock was on top of your overall well-being, so your self-worth, and on top of your finances, but small amounts of finances. All right. So yeah. Yeah. Now I'm seeing a shift. I'm seeing a shift with you, right? I'm seeing a shift with you. I'm seeing an energy shift, which is good because it's showing me that in the area that was supposed to be your downfall, which was your living conditions, I got success on there now, right? I got success. So it let me know that you did a shift. Once you change that, you change the whole course of your path, which is good, which is a good thing. All right. So you just diverted some things that this person had in stored for you. You just did that. And that person has something in store, in store for you as far as your life, your life. So yes, you probably got away with your life and don't even realize it. Okay, so I want to let you know that God's love. You got away with some things with your life, honey. All right. So leave that there. Right? Leave that there. Don't go backwards. If you go backwards, honey, I'm just gonna say that if you go backwards, you're gonna have a price to pay. All right, you're gonna have a price to pay. Black girl said blessings and love to you all. Gotta go catch us. Thank you, Miss T and Ancestors, for your time and energy. I hope you get to PayPal, Patreon, and email messages soon. Love y'all. Bye for now. All right, Black Gal. I love you as well. He said, woohoo, guys, love say he got mad when I would not allow him to manipulate me. I worked too hard. The mask came off and I was surprised, but I wouldn't accept him and I wouldn't accept him to control my destiny. That's right. And don't go backwards. I won't go back like the gospel song. That's right. You better not, honey, because you just got away with some things that look like with your life, honey. You go back, honey. Yeah, don't go back. Right? So that's it for the messages, family. I've been up here. I don't know. I've been up here for like 2 hours now. Right? If I didn't get to anybody who asked for a message, I apologize, family. I don't know. I was just going up and down, up and down, up and down, family. But I've been doing heavy meditation. I done changed up my spot, family, from how I'm doing my meditation, family. It just feels so good. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have the family. We're gonna do our little meditation session. Sometimes when I bring y'all all in and I do my video recording, right? Because the space is just so warm and inviting, family. And I want you all to just, just, enjoy and just take something out of it, right? Because I'm telling you, family, when I tell you things has intensified as far as the meditation go, ooh, honey. All right. The energy is crazy. Right. And I definitely enjoy that time doing the meditation with the ancestors because the ancestors has been doing some things. And I want to show you all too something in this meditation session. So I am going to record myself in a meditation session, right? Because I want to show you all something. All right. I want you all to see something of how powerful our ancestors are, right? So I was sitting down one day and the ancestors said, go ahead and record it, right? So I could show the spiritual family some things, right? And how we get the signs and revelation and things during meditation. So I'm going to record and I want you all to just pay attention, right? I'll point out some things to you all, but I want you all to pay attention and you all, yeah, right? So this next meditation that I'm going to record, y'all going to take a lot away from it, all right? So I'm just going to put that out there, right? Guys, I've said, looking forward to it. Yes. Chris said, can't wait. Case one said, gratitude. Yes, family. Yes, first time, and maybe you will get me next time. Hi, God first. Yes, I sure will. Right, and I apologize, family. I know I've been flipping up and down. Right, but yes, all right. So I want to say good night, family. I love you all. I want you all to have a prosperous weekend, a prosperous night, family. All right. Okay.
Oh, are you done?
Yes, Papa.